What if I told you there are creatures on Earth that laugh in the face of death? Organisms that can survive being boiled, frozen, crushed, and even blasted into the vacuum of space. No, this isn't science fiction. This is the incredible world of extremophiles, life forms that redefine what it means to be tough. Today, we're diving deep into the realm of the nearly immortal, exploring the creatures that can live without water, air, or heat. First up, the undisputed champion of survival, the tardigrade. You might know them as water bears or moss piglets, and they are absolutely adorable, microscopic invertebrates. But don't let their cuddly appearance fool you. These tiny titans are virtually indestructible. When conditions get rough, tardigrades enter a state of suspended animation called cryptobiosis. They curl up into a tiny dehydrated ball called a ton, reducing their metabolism to less than 0.01% of its normal rate. In this state, they can withstand temperatures from just above absolute zero to over 150 degrees Celsius. They can survive pressures 6 times greater than the deepest ocean trench and handle radiation doses hundreds of times higher than what would be fatal to humans. They've even been sent into the vacuum of space, exposed to solar radiation, and returned to Earth, where they were successfully rehydrated and even reproduced. How do they do it? Their bodies produce special proteins that form a glass-like substance, protecting their cells from damage. They are the ultimate survivalists, found everywhere from the highest mountains to the deepest seas, and probably in your own backyard. Next, let's talk about an organism that doesn't need air. Meet the Hennegae salmonicola, a tiny parasite that lives in the muscle tissue of salmon. For a long time, scientists believed that all multicellular life on Earth needed oxygen to survive. Then, in 2020, researchers studying this parasite made a shocking discovery. When they sequenced its genome, they found something was missing: the mitochondrial genome. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of our cells, responsible for cellular respiration, the process of using oxygen to generate energy. This parasite has no mitochondrial DNA, meaning it cannot breathe. It's the first and only known multicellular animal that lives its entire life without oxygen. So, how does it get energy? The exact mechanism is still a bit of a mystery, but scientists believe it might siphon energy directly from its host, like a true parasite. This discovery fundamentally challenges our understanding of life and suggests that life in anaerobic or oxygen-free environments could be far more complex than we ever imagined. Now, how about a creature that thumbs its nose at both extreme heat and a lack of water? Enter the Pompeii worm, or Alvinella pompeiana. This deep-sea dweller lives in hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor, one of the most extreme environments on Earth. These vents spew out superheated, mineral-rich water, creating a world of complete darkness and crushing pressure. The Pompeii worm builds its home, a delicate paper-like tube, right on the chimneys of these black smokers. Here's the crazy part. One end of its body can be sitting in water as hot as 80 degrees Celsius, while the other end is in much cooler water, around 22 degrees. This makes it one of the most heat-tolerant complex animals known to science. How does it survive being constantly cooked? The secret lies in a fuzzy grey coat of bacteria that lives on its back. This bacterial fleece acts as a fantastic insulator, protecting the worm from the scorching heat. It's a perfect example of symbiosis. The worm provides a surface for the bacteria to live on, and in return, the bacteria provide thermal protection and may even be a source of food for the worm. It's a cozy, life-saving relationship in one of the harshest places on the planet. Let us move from the deep sea to the driest deserts to find our next survivor, the resurrection plant. Okay, it's not an animal, but its ability to survive without water is too incredible to ignore. These plants, like the Rose of Jericho, can endure extreme dehydration for months, even years. When water is scarce, they dry up, curl their stems into a tight ball, and appear completely dead. Their leaves turn brown, and they look like a lifeless tumbleweed, but this is just a clever survival tactic. They enter a dormant state, waiting patiently for the rain. When water finally arrives, something magical happens. Within just a few hours, the seemingly dead plant unfurls, its leaves turn green, and it springs back to life, ready to photosynthesize again. This ability is thanks to a special sugar called trehalose, which protects the plant's cellular structures from damage during the drying process, a similar strategy to our friend the tardigrade. It's a living testament to the resilience of life in the face of extreme drought. From the microscopic to the macroscopic, these extremophiles push the boundaries of what we thought was possible for life. They thrive in conditions that would instantly kill most other organisms. The tardigrade teaches us about cellular protection. The Hennegeia salminicola rewrites the rules of respiration. The Pompeii worm shows us the power of symbiotic relationships, and the resurrection plant demonstrates an astonishing comeback from the brink of death. Studying these creatures isn't just a matter of scientific curiosity. They hold secrets that could have profound implications for us. Understanding how they protect their cells from radiation and dehydration could lead to breakthroughs in medicine, like preserving organs for transplantation or creating more effective sunscreens. Their ability to survive without oxygen or in extreme temperatures could also guide our search for extraterrestrial life. If life can exist in such hostile environments on Earth, who's to say it can't exist on Mars, Europa, or far-flung exoplanets? These incredible survivors are not just biological oddities. They are pioneers, showing us the sheer tenacity and adaptability of life itself. They remind us that even in the most unforgiving corners of our planet, life finds a way. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the world of extremophiles. If you were amazed by these indestructible creatures, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Let us know in the comments which survivor you found most incredible. Until next time, stay curious.